Chapter 1. The Haunting Abode. Maria, a skilled nurse with nerves of steel, found herself in the heart of Brazil's eerie wilderness. Known for her ability to handle even the most challenging cases, she had been called upon to treat the dead in an abandoned hospital that held secrets darker than the midnight sky. The towering building, once a beacon of hope, now stood desolate against the backdrop of lush, overgrown vegetation, its windows shattered and doors unhinged. As Maria stepped through the decaying entrance, her footsteps echoed through the desolate halls, causing dormant shadows to stir uneasily. With her medical bag clutched tightly to her chest, Maria navigated through the dimly lit corridors, her footsteps piercing the silence that pervaded the air like a tomb. Flickering lights illuminated the cracked walls, revealing the evidence of a once thriving facility that now lay entangled in decay. As Maria ventured deeper into the abandoned hospital, a sense of impending doom settled over her. The walls whispered tales of sorrow and despair, begging her to turn back. Unfazed, she pressed forward, determined to face whatever horrors awaited her. In one room, Maria discovered the remnants of a rusty surgery table, its surface stained with the imprint of past suffering. The stale scent of bleach filled the air, invoking haunting memories of lives lost and dreams shattered. She shuddered, her mind recoiling from the brutality that once thrived within these walls. With each room she explored, Maria uncovered the hospital's tragic past. The walls bore witness to the unending cycle of life and death, their peeling paint and cracked plaster mimicking the fragility of the human condition. She could almost sense the weary souls trapped within the hospital's ethereal embrace, yearning for release. As Maria reached the basement, the atmosphere grew heavier. The air was thick with the stench of decay, and the flickering lights cast disconcerting shadows against the cold, damp walls. The sound of distant whispers reverberated through the stillness, sending chills down her spine. Armed with unwavering determination, Maria pushed open the door to the morgue. Metal gurneys lined the room, ghosts of the deceased drawn in macabre symmetry. She swallowed hard, her footsteps echoing through the chamber as she approached the silent figures. With practiced hands, Maria began her task. She meticulously prepared each body, treating them with the same care and compassion she afforded the living. Yet, as she worked amidst the sea of silent souls, an unknown force seemed to watch her every move. Suddenly, a chilling wind rushed through the room, extinguishing the flickering fluorescent lights above. Darkness enveloped Maria, plunging her into an abyss of uncertainty. Panic gnawed at her core, but her determination refused to waver. She fumbled for her flashlight, pushing back the gnawing fear that threatened to consume her. As the pale beam of light sliced through the blackened air, Maria caught sight of a figure standing at the far end of the morgue. Her heart skipped a beat as the ghostly silhouette swayed, seemingly obscured by wisps of smoke. The figure turned its empty gaze towards her, a ghoulish grin stretched unnaturally across its face. Maria's breath caught in her throat as the ghostly apparition began to glide towards her, its spectral form shifting with each step. Terror coursed through her veins, but she refused to succumb, refusing to be prey to the malevolent forces that resided within the walls of this forsaken place. Summoning every ounce of strength, Maria stood her ground. She stared deep into the dark void that were the figure's eyes, and with her voice strong and unwavering, she challenged the ethereal presence. "Leave this place. Find peace and release yourself from this torment." The words hung heavy in the air, bringing a temporary stillness to the morgue. The ghostly figure paused, seemingly contemplating her command. Then, with a mournful sigh, it dissipated into nothingness, leaving behind an eerie silence. As the last echoes of the apparition's departure faded, Maria let out a breath she hadn't realized she was holding. Her heart pounded in her chest, grateful for each beat that proved she had survived the brush with the supernatural. With renewed purpose, Maria resumed her task, treating the dead with utmost care and respect. The once haunted morgue seemed to sigh in relief as she worked, as if grateful for her presence, for someone who acknowledged the lingering spirits trapped within the hospital's walls. Despite the lingering presence of the supernatural, Maria found solace in her ability to provide comfort even in the face of the unknown. And as she ventured deeper into the abandoned hospital, treating the dead with unwavering compassion, she unknowingly challenged the very essence of fear that had long held the building captive. Chapter 2: Whispers of the past. News of Maria's valiant efforts in the haunted hospital spread like wildfire across the small town, nestled at the edge of the Brazilian wilderness. Curiosity swirled within the hearts of the locals, drawing them to the abandoned building like moths to a flickering flame. The once desolate corridors of the hospital now teemed with life as people from all walks of life congregated at its eerie doorstep. The air crackled with anticipation, each visitor yearning for a glimpse into the realm of the supernatural. Maria, now viewed as the town's reluctant hero, continued her solemn work. Every day, she donned her scrubs and entered the darkened halls, her footsteps echoing a strange symphony amongst the whispers of the past. She encountered the residents of the town with empathetic eyes and a gentle smile, assuring them of their loved ones' peaceful transition into the unknown. Maria had become a beacon of hope for those burdened by the untold stories and unresolved grievances of the deceased. The abandoned hospital, once shrouded in a cloak of solitude, now became a hub of activity. The rooms that once held forgotten souls were filled with visitors, who came bearing offerings and prayers, seeking solace and closure. As Maria worked her way through the labyrinthine hallways, she became attuned to the faint murmurs that danced along the edges of her senses. Whispers, too soft to comprehend, beckoned her to delve deeper into the mysteries that lay hidden within the crumbling walls. In the attic, Maria stumbled upon a forgotten archive, its shelves groaning under the weight of countless dusty journals, stained photographs, and faded documents. She gingerly lifted a crumbling journal, its pages yellowed with age. As she leafed through the brittle, weathered pages, Maria discovered the tales of patients long gone, their lives woven into the fraying fabric of the hospital's history. Each word carried the weight of forgotten dreams and unfulfilled promises, their collective voices reaching out from beyond the veil. One particular story, immortalized in faded ink, caught Maria's attention. It spoke of a young girl, abandoned by her family, who sought solace within the embrace of the hospital's dilapidated walls. The girl, who had been tormented by her own demons, longed for peace in a world devoid of hope. Driven by a newfound purpose, Maria delved deeper into the forgotten memories, piecing together fragments of lives half forgotten. With each story she unearthed, her compassion for the lingering spirits grew, the weight of their unfinished business etching lines of understanding on her face. Guided by the whispers of the past, Maria journeyed to the hospital's overgrown gardens. Amongst the shadows of ivy-covered statues, she stood in reverence, paying homage to the souls that still roamed within the hospital's confines. A soft breeze danced through the garden, carrying fragments of laughter and tears. The atmosphere grew charged as the spirits, emboldened by Maria's unwavering presence, revealed themselves in fleeting glimpses. Wisps of ethereal forms shifted through the air, their once tormented souls finally finding solace. News of this extraordinary occurrence spread like wildfire throughout the town, inciting an even greater influx of visitors. Soon, the abandoned hospital became a pilgrimage site, attracting people from far and wide. Maria, the healer of the living and the dead, continued her work with unwavering devotion. With each passing day, she unraveled the mysteries that lay buried within the past, bringing peace to those trapped between realms. And as the abandoned hospital transformed from a place of dread into a sanctuary of remembrance, Maria stood tall, her existence an unwavering testament that even in the darkest corners, hope and compassion could pierce through, illuminating the shadows with the possibility of redemption. Chapter 3. Shadows of Redemption. The abandoned hospital, once brimming with tormented spirits, now carried an air of solemnity. Maria, the nurse who had become an embodiment of compassion, continued her tireless quest to bring peace to the haunting abode. News of Maria's amazing ability to commune with the spirits spread far and wide, reaching the ears of those who sought answers, closure, and forgiveness. People from all corners of Brazil descended upon the hospital, their arrival heralded by the excited whispers of anticipation. Among the many who came seeking solace was Gabriel, a tortured artist plagued by the guilt of his past. With a heart burdened by remorse, he found himself drawn to the abandoned hospital, hoping to find redemption amongst its crumbling walls. Gabriel's footsteps echoed through the crumbling corridors as he journeyed deeper into the hospital's embrace. Shadows danced around him, their ethereal presence a constant reminder of the spirits he hoped to connect with. In one forgotten room, Gabriel stumbled upon a broken piano, its once ebony keys now chipped and missing. A melancholic melody seeped into the air as a gust of wind whispered through the room. He took a seat before the battered instrument, his fingers hesitantly caressing the faded ivory keys. As Gabriel played, the room seemed to awaken, its walls reverberating with the echoes of forgotten songs. From every corner, spectral figures emerged, their ethereal forms swaying to the haunting melody that wove through the air. In the midst of the supernatural symphony, Gabriel glimpsed a spirit unlike any Othera young woman, her eyes brimming with sadness and longing. The weight of her pain seemed to mirror his own, forging a connection that transcended the boundaries of the living and the dead. Driven by a shared desire for solace, Gabriel and the spirit embarked on a journey of redemption. Together, they explored the hospital's hidden corners, unearthing memories long buried in the depths of time. Amidst dusty storerooms and forgotten archives, they discovered evidence of broken dreams, shattered lives, and the fragmented pieces of a tormented past. Gabriel's talents as an artist breathed life into their discoveries, transforming the forgotten tales into vivid expressions of pain, forgiveness, and redemption. Word of Gabriel's artistic interpretations began to spread, drawing an even larger crowd to witness the haunting beauty that unfolded within the abandoned hospital. Each stroke of his brush painted a portrait of anguish and hope, allowing both the living and the dead to find consolation within his creations. As Gabriel's artwork resonated with the visitors, the hospital itself seemed to respond. Flickering lights stabilized, broken windows mended, and the walls shed their shroud of decay, revealing hints of a forgotten grandeur. The once forlorn garden regained its former vibrancy, cascades of flowers blossoming in defiance of their once neglected state. In the radiance of their delicate petals, the whispering voices of the past appeared to find peace, their gentle murmurs carrying on the wind. The transformations within the abandoned hospital fueled Gabriel's own journey of redemption. Through the unique connection he had forged with the spirits and his art, he began to forgive himself, learning to embrace the possibility of healing, growth, and renewal. And as Gabriel continued to create, his artistic endeavors became a lifeline for the lingering spirits. With each stroke of his brush, he released their stories, intertwining their agony with hope, their sorrow with forgiveness. Through his art, he allowed them to find solace and redemption, bridging the gap between the realms of the living and the dead. In the midst of this ethereal transformation, Gabriel and Maria found their paths intersecting, their shared dedication to healing and redemption intertwining in an unbreakable bond. Together, They embarked on a journey that defied the boundaries of the physical world, their collective efforts transforming the abandoned hospital into a sanctuary of light and harmony. Chapter 3 marked a turning point in their shared endeavors, as it revealed the power of forgiveness and art, allowing the spirits to find the redemption they sought, and Gabriel and Maria to find solace in their own personal journeys. The hospital, once haunted, now stood as a symbol of hope, testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the healing power of compassion. Chapter 4: Resurrection of Souls. In the wake of Gabriel's transformative art and Maria's unwavering compassion, the abandoned hospital stood as a beacon of redemption, drawing those in search of healing from far and wide. Its dilapidated halls were no longer haunted by despair, but filled with whispers of hope and whispers of the past woven together in harmony. News of the miraculous transformations within the hospital reached beyond the borders of Brazil, capturing the attention of the international community. Artists, healers, and those lost in their own personal journeys arrived, hungry for the chance to witness and partake in the transformative power held within the hospital's crumbling walls. As word spread, the hospital became an epicenter of collaboration, with artists and healers from diverse backgrounds uniting to breathe life into the forgotten souls that resided within. The previously abandoned rooms became bustling studios, vibrant with color and alive with the energy of creation. Through their individual crafts, artists weaved their magic, channeling the collective pain and untold stories into tangible masterpieces. Sculptors carved statues that emanated forgiveness, photographers captured ethereal moments of healing, and poets poured their hearts onto paper, leaving traces of hope with their words. Healers, too, embraced their role in this transformative journey. They provided alternative therapies and spiritual guidance, offering solace to those seeking to navigate the boundaries between worlds. The hospital pulsed with life, a living entity embracing the spirits of the past and those who came in search of redemption. Amidst this whirlwind of creativity and healing, Maria and Gabriel found themselves at the heart of it all. Their paths intertwined, their souls entwined, as they combined their individual gifts to guide others toward acceptance and renewal. Together, Maria and Gabriel led the way, offering a safe space for the wounded souls to express their pain and find release. They encouraged the spirits to confront their pasts, allowing them to lay to rest the burdens they carried, and embrace the possibility of a brighter future. With each passing day, the abandoned hospital shed its veil of abandonment and decay. The flickering lights burned bright with purpose, casting warm hues upon the newfound life within. The cracked walls, now adorned with vibrant murals, depicted spirits breaking free from their shackles, soaring towards liberation. The garden, once overgrown and forgotten, bloomed with resplendent flowers, its once silent air now filled with joyous laughter and hushed whispers of gratitude. Benches stood as testaments to tender moments shared, while fields sprawled beneath the azure skies, inviting all to embrace the beauty of the present. As time flowed, the spirits within the hospital found their release. Their ethereal forms dissipated, merging with the gentle breeze that caressed the revitalized building. They departed, their souls finally at peace, leaving behind an enduring legacy of resilience and healing. The abandoned hospital, now bursting with life, stood as a testament to the power of compassion, creativity, and forgiveness. Its transformation, once a dream amidst the remnants of despair, became a living realistic sanctuary where both the living and the dead found solace and redemption. In the years that followed, the hospital's incredible journey would be retold countless times. The stories of Maria, Gabriel, and the countless souls touched by their presence would serve as a reminder of the incredible power that lies within each individual to resurrect hope, heal wounds, and create a brighter future for all. And so, the abandoned hospital in Brazil, once haunting and desolate, became a hallowed ground of transformation, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and a reminder that even in the midst of darkness, brilliance can illuminate the path to redemption.